Hello, YouTube fan and everybody else who hasn't joined the fam. Welcome to our channel, the Mimi and Lala channel. I'm Mimi and my sister Lala, and I post videos on here about beauty and fitness. Today I will be doing my everyday sort of makeup routine that I do for work. And it's sort of going to be part of a two-part video that then I will show how to take that look into a more nighttime look in literally 5 minutes. So this one is just going to be sort of my everyday makeup routine, sort of work related makeup, how I do that. So before we get started with the video, if you would not mind clicking that subscribe button, it would mean so much to us for you to become part of our little sister fam. Not the James Charles Shishta, but literally because we are sisters. So but yeah, that would mean so much, and also hope that you like this video and give it a thumbs up. And let's get right into this quick and easy everyday work makeup routine. Obviously the first thing I do is wash my face and do all of that fancy stuff to have clear skin. Literally, if you have clear skin and like good hydrated skin, you don't even need makeup at all. So even on my bad days though, I don't wear foundation every day. So really what I do is I'll use a blurring primer. This one is the Cover FX, mostly for my pores. And I try to get one that is not too drying. So this one's a little bit heavier, but I don't go that heavy with it and I'm not flipping you off. So literally just right there where I need the blurring, and that's it. Next I go in with my concealer, my concealer, and I'm using the NYX HD Photogenic Studio Concealer. So I go in very lightly, and if I need more then I'll add a bit more. But typically I just don't want to look dead, but I don't mind if some naturalness comes through, obviously, since we're not doing the foundation. And I also bring it all the way up to my eyelid, I mean. If I have a really bad breakout or something like that, I might sometimes add concealer to it. Sometimes I'll literally just leave it alone because it's better to leave stuff alone instead of packing on makeup and then making it worse. So especially if it's during the day, during a work day, and it's not anything like meeting wise or like, you know, then I'm a substitute, so it's really, I'm with kids and they're not gonna be like, I mean, some kids can be harsh, but I've never had like, oh my gosh, make sure your freaking pimple is over. You know, so it's like, I guess whatever is appropriate for your work kind of thing. And also whatever you feel comfortable with. Honestly, if I have a pimple, I'd rather treat it overnight and really let it work its thing out instead of like covering it every day and making it worse and scabbing and all this stuff. So, okay, to set that, I will use the Dominic Cosmetics the Latte palette, and I'm going to use vanilla cream just to lightly set, and very lightly because I don't want my eyes to look sort of the opposite of Panda where it's super bright and then the rest of my face is a weird color. Okay, so for my face, I'm going to go in with the Coverall Pressed Powder in Tan by Wet n Wild, and just very lightly sort of to cover but not over cover. Like I said, we're not doing foundation and I don't like to over cake my face for work, so just very lightly press this all over just for very sheer coverage, and also so it doesn't look like we're just wearing, or like I'm just wearing concealer and powder under my eyes and then just fully naked the rest of my face. Alrighty, next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the NYX eyebrow pencil in medium brown and the e.l.f. brow pencil in, I believe, dark brown. So just kind of go back and forth. I'm kind of running out of both, so, but usually this is the one that I use for my everyday, just because it has the spoolie there and it's good for a natural brow. For work, I go for a very feathery, natural eyebrow. I really don't have time to make it perfect and carve it out. I'd rather get those 5 extra minutes of sleep. So, you know, it's not a big deal as long as it's just looks like I have eyebrows. Next, I move on to my eyes, and again, I'll be using the LATTE palette. And I'm going to go in with hazelnut and then a little bit of mocha just to define. Again, I don't do anything big, and just swirl that all over the top of the lid. I also go very lightly, so I'm barely touching it, and then I tap out the excess because I don't want to have so much pigment on my eye that I have to really work at blending. Then I lightly go into mocha and keep that more on the outer corner, again just for that little bit of extra definition. Sometimes I don't, I just do one color. Okay, and then with my finger I'll either go in with caramel or vanilla and just very lightly go over the lid space. Then I'll take a kohl liner and tight line my eyes, which is literally my least favorite part because my eyes are so sensitive that my eyes will start to water, or I don't know how people just go like I can't. For mascara, I'm going to use the Bella Pure Cosmetics Volumizing Mascara. Okay, by the time I've done my eyelashes, the liner that I applied to tightline my eye at the top of my eyelids has already sort of transferred to the bottom. So usually I'll just leave it like this. Sometimes I'll go in with a little bit of eyeshadow to sort of smoke out a little bit, but again, and I don't wear mascara on my bottom lashes either because that literally takes time for me to make them look decent, and it takes about 15 coats of mascara so that they can actually show up. So this is pretty much it for the eyes. Actually, one last thing that I'll do is I'll go in with macchiato and just go in a little bit on the inner corner. I do blush sometimes just so that my face doesn't look too flat, and just very lightly. So I'm using this is the Milani 08 Tea Rose Powder Blush, and it's just a very light pink shade. Lastly, I go in with lips with the NYX lip liner in Ever, which is just sort of this mauvey shade, mauvey pinky shade. So sometimes I'll literally just wear this, and then throughout the day I'll apply lip balm, so that will kind of move the product around, let's say after lunch if I happen to be missing a little bit. So the lip balm will kind of just sort of readjust it for me. But sometimes I will wear something on top of it just so that I know that it will be on pretty much all day. So I'm going to be using the Longwear Matte Lip Gloss in Sweetheart. So it sort of matches the shade. And if you know me, I'm not a lip gloss person, but this is like a matte lip gloss, which I don't know what that means, but it's literally not glossy at all. But it's not matte, but it feels really nice. So there's that. So there you have it, guys. It's like literally the easiest, fastest makeup routine in the history of makeup routines, because ain't nobody got time for that in the morning getting ready for work. I'm just kidding. You probably do, but I don't. So this is usually what I do. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, depending on my mood and my time. But basically, I'm ready for work. There you have it. So if you enjoyed this little video of makeup routine for work, then go ahead and click the like button. That's the little thumbs ups like this. And make sure to subscribe. It would mean so much to us. And also clicking the little notification bell would be awesome for you, because you get rewarded by being notified of when Mimi and Lala upload videos. And whether that's beauty or fitness, you get a little surprise every now and then. So thank you so much for watching, and again, this is a first part of a two-part video, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and I will link that below once it's actually up. It will be after this one. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but that is all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.